We're going to leave him here for a minute. Can I put him like this? Watch that. Watch Al for a minute because I'm going to put him on something. Yeah, let's put him on Dolly Parton. I'll be right back. You just look it out, okay? Hold on. I got to put him on some. Oh, this isn't high enough. I should have thought about this. Well, how can I put All right, all right. Al's going to sit here for a few minutes. I know, I should have been better prepared. I'm going to be right back, okay? Thank you so much. I'll be right back. Be right back. All right, we're going to put Al back over here. Al's in the house. I had to get a snack. Hungry. Yeah. I don't know if did anybody see my, hey, Suzanne, how are you? I wonder if anyone saw my pajama pants. And it's fine because they're very Christmassy looking. So Merry Christmas. And I'm sure y'all are busy this evening, which is fine because that's what you should be busy. But it's been a long time and I wanted to say hello. I wanted to say Merry Christmas. Right now, I don't know if you guys are familiar with pizzelles, but I love them. And it's like barely any calories in them. I love them. So I'm just going to have a snack. And while you watch me eating this, I want you all to reflect on 2023. You know why? It's a good time to reflect. What better time is there to reflect than at the end of a year? I make this stuff up as I go along. I'm not even eating this pizzella the right way. All right, the next one, I'm going to show you how I really eat a pizzella. I'm going in on it because I'm hungry. I've been eating since... I make it sound like I don't eat. I made lasagna. My son Corey and daughter-in-law Quincy came over today. This is how I really eat a potato. So I made lasagna.
You're making me hungry.
You eat snacks all the time.
No, but I just get some.
Did you just get some too?
Yeah, because I'm watching you eat. It's not very polite to eat in front of people.
So this is how I really eat a potato. Now I got to go all around the edge, right? Like a rabbit.
This is really good broadcasting.
Wait a minute. Okay. So now I just ate the edge. I ate all the edge. And now I'm going to eat like this part. Okay?
Hi, Suzanne. Merry Christmas, Suzanne.
Very well.
I wonder what Suzanne wants for Christmas this year.
I don't know.
You know?
You know what I want for Christmas?
What?
More pizzelles.
You know what? I do have to talk about Scott Engines for a second. You know where he went tonight?
Oh, God. Concert?
No, he went to a place in Methuen, Massachusetts. You know what it was called?
Merry Christmas Land?
Rice Balls. Rice Balls.
That's funny. There's a place called Rice Balls?
Rice Balls. What the hell is a rice ball?
You know what? I'll be right back. Hold on.
Now, where are you going now?
Hold on. I gotta get
You're not going to leave me here. Oh, my God. I've been drinking eggnog tonight, folks, and it was really good stuff. I shouldn't be drinking it, but it tasted really good. And if you got a chance to listen to Kiki.fm today from 3 to 8, we play a Christmas special by a nice guy by the name of Cruiser Bruce.
Oh, good. You can't see my pajamas.
And
That's good. You
it was
can't.
great. We had so many people listening from around the country, and I think they enjoyed it. Go
Well,
back to
crumbs
some
on my
old
shirt.
songs and stuff like that. There's even a song in there, Kiki, from Robert Goulet
Where?
in Bruce's Christmas special tonight.
Oh, that's nice.
And also,
His wife Vera is on Facebook. She's very nice.
really,
Yeah, she's very sweet.
Robert Goulet's not around anymore, is he?
No,
I know.
she literally talks about him all the time and posts these really cool pictures of him. Why do I have one hair? Like just
Oh my God,
and
who
posts
cares?
because it's bothering me. Where the heck? Oh, there it goes. And she posts really cool pictures of him back in the day with all of these big celebrities and really neat.
Really neat. But
Yeah.
thank you for your support on Kiki.fm. And I guess we'll have to stay on the air for another year, huh?
Can we do it?
Yeah, we can do it.
All right.
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
Good. Good.
These are good.
You know what I'm saying?
Really good.
So I got these at BJ's. You got 'em- you had a big box of them. I wasn't gonna get them. I'm like, don't do it, don't do it. But they're not really bad. So I did it, and I'm really glad I did
So,
because these are a good snack.
we really should go to bed soon because Santa Claus will be coming
Yeah,
tonight.
right.
But I'm not going to go to bed soon.
You never go to bed.
No, but
You're up all the time.
no, I'm not up
Just
all
like
the time.
me.
No, I'm not up
I don't
all
sleep.
the time. But,
I have insomnia.
Santa's going to have a problem this year on the East
Why?
Coast. There's
Why?
no snow anywhere.
I thought there was no, so there's snow
Where?
in places.
No, there's not. Well, for the big storm we had earlier this week,
There
I
was
mean,
rain.
rain,
What are you talking about?
but there's no snow anywhere.
There's snow in places though, just not
Yeah.
here in Rhode Island.
Scott is asking a question.
Oh
Is Fenway Park Journey show on your schedule? No.
no.
No, sorry.
Mm-mm.
Well, we'll still come see you, Scott. You can take us to the rice ball place, right?
Not on my schedule.
Oh,
You know what? Let me just be honest about that.
why?
I don't have the money for it. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
I don't have the money.
You can keep the
I'm
same-
going to see Journey in when are we going? April in Connecticut.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
That's good.
But
Good
to
God,
do the
why-
other show, would I love
why?
to go? Absolutely, I would love to go. I love Def Leppard.
We saw a Journey at Fenway Park one time.
But you know what?
Save for half
I'm
the
not.
show.
I'm not spending the money. No, we didn't. Stop that. Stop being fresh already.
I'm not being fresh.
We haven't been
I'm
on in
not
a long
being-
time, and you're
No,
being
listen,
fresh
I'm not
already.
being fresh. I'm just being honest. With the show was great. Cheap Trick did a great job. Def Leppard did a good job, and Journey did a great job halfway through the show.
Oh, would you stop?
no, it's fine.
I can't. But anyway,
And Scott's
what I love to go.
Providence show too.
Yes, not going to that one. Going
No,
to the
it's
Connecticut one.
Too far to travel.
Yeah, we're
Too
going
far.
farther to Connecticut.
Oh my God.
But yeah, it is what it is, and I can't whine about it.
That's fine. But
But
Scott.
it's all good.
Scott wants to know, are we going to Boston soon? And if we go to Boston, we'll pick him up and drive him around.
Yeah,
I'm going to take him for a trip over the Mystic River Bridge.
I did want to go to that Boston snow thing, but
Will you stop eating while you're on the air tonight?
I wasn't able to go.
No, okay.
But I see all these fun things I want to do, and I can't. I just can't do anything right now.
You talk to people here. I got to do a couple things.
Where are you going?
I'm doing some
Like
technical.
literally, where are
We've
you
been
going?
on for months. It's like we never left.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm so hungry though. I had to eat.
This is great.
Well, you know what? Good for you, Scott. Yes, and if we come to Boston, we'll definitely let you know. But haven't been to Boston in a long time. Haven't been anywhere in a
Yeah,
long
but if we
time.
go to Boston, can I stay over with Scott?
I'm sure he'll let you.
You think so?
Yeah,
I wonder what Belle's getting for Christmas this year.
probably a lot of good stuff. Scott's a good dad.
Good dad.
My God, these are good. All right, one more. I'm gonna have one more, and I still have half a package. I'd like to say, well, my mouth is not full. Happy anniversary to Dean Castronovo and his wife Dee Dee, 16 years. So congratulations to them. Love is in the air. everywhere I look around. Love is in the air, every sight and every sound. So everybody say happy anniversary to them. Go on their his page and say happy anniversary. It's not my anniversary, but Al and I have been married for 33 flipping years.
A little bit more than that, hasn't it?
No. Does it seem longer than that?
No. Seems like we're still on a honeymoon.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Absolutely not. If we were still on our honeymoon, I wouldn't be able to know everything you say before you say it.
That's right.
Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Hmm.
But
What Christmas shows you guys watching? Any movies or anything? I watched what? Christmas Vacation. I watched that yesterday, and I'm like, I did find this funny a long time ago, but I don't find it funny anymore.
Suzanne's going to bed.
Good night, Suzanne.
Suzanne, good night. Merry Christmas.
And Scott's watching Elf right now. How are you watching Elf and us at the same time?
Because
That's impossible.
it's late, Kiki. You know, and again, people are going to bed because
I know.
they have to go to bed to get ready for Santa Claus.
Who's putting cookies out?
I am.
You ate them.
No, I didn't. Before I go to bed tonight, I'm going to put my cookies out.
Oh.
No, and you know.
That sounds fresh.
No, it doesn't sound fresh.
I'm going to put my cookies out.
I put my cookies out last year,
oh
and Santa left me a nice note. He said,
please don't ever do that again.
No. He said, my cookies were delicious. They were. They're really good.
All right, can I just tell you? Potatoes with lemon water do not mix well. It tastes terrible, but I got to have it because now I'm thirsty. That's refreshing. I like lemon water a lot. Yeah, I guess you're multitasking, Scott. That's good. Well, we're happy to be back. Today anyway. I don't know when we'll be back again, but we're here right now. Wanted to come and say hi to you guys. I just wanted to also say thank you to our friend Sandy Pacheco, who made this awesome ornament for us. You'd say it says Kiki.fm is a little snowman, a little radio tower. And then on the back it says Radio Ranch. Like, isn't that cute? I thought that was so sweet.
So nice of her to drop that off the Radio
sweet.
Ranch. And we want to thank everybody for their cards and gifts and everything else. It just means a lot to Kiki and myself. Really does.
Thank you very much
and
for all of our gifts.
She's
cards.
An artist, and the name of her company is called A Brush with Wine.
A brush with wine.
Yeah, something like that. You get drunk and you paint.
That's exactly what you do.
You do.
You drink and you paint things. And excuse me, I'm gonna burp. I'm not good at that. I'm very creative up here, but I can't put it on paper. It's just not, it's not pretty at all. Like, it's very bad. I can't draw to save my life. Like, if someone said, okay, you need to save your life, draw me a picture of me, I would be dead because I can't do it. I can't. The artistic part of my brain to hands is bad. I can't, like, I couldn't even really make things in school. I did. I was good at like that. Did you guys remember doing the popsicle sticks and the yarn? I did that good. I did. I remember my mom bought me a little hook and loop crafting thing where you made pot holders. I just made hundreds of pot holders, not hundreds, but you just hooked it on it was like a square thing, and it was these little elastic band, not elastic, but anyway, and you wove them in and out, and then here, Mom, here's another pot holder. To feel like, okay, I have 25 of them now. That's enough.
Can I interrupt you for a second?
What?
Your mother made you pot?
No. I made pot holders with the little gift she gave me.
Hold your joint, right?
No.
That's what a pot holder
put
is?
a pot on, or to take a pot off the stove because it gets hot. You need a pot holder.
I see.
Like, why am I explaining that to you? You see me with pot holders all the time.
I never seen you with a pot. What is
Are you kidding me?
No, what is a pot holder? I don't get it.
You put them on your I have the little mitts now. You put them on your hands, and that's how you take something out of the oven or a hot pot on the stove.
Yeah.
So you don't burn yourself.
Oh, I see.
Like, what do you mean you don't know what a pot holder is? I'm really
Well,
confused right now.
Not me. So I'm going back to the '70s because you're talking about potholders.
All right.
Yeah, pretty good times back then.
In the 70s?
Yeah, it was great.
You remember them?
No,
That's what this one. See, I gotta bring all this stuff to light because you don't even know.
Scott, you're a pain in the ass. What the hell? I'm a very good cook, Scott.
Oh, please.
I'm very good on the grill. I'm very.
You haven't cooked on the grill in a
listen,
long time.
Scott, if I come up to your place in the Boston area, I will cook wieners for
No,
you.
he won't.
Yeah, it will.
No, he won't.
I'll tell you, Scott will love my wieners.
When's the last time?
He'll love my wieners.
When's the last time you cooked something?
Listen, Scott, we'll get together and you let me know. You let the whole radio audience know if my wieners are the best wieners you've ever had.
When's the last time you cooked something?
I'm telling you, it's great.
Do you see what I'm saying?
No. I tell you, this morning I had waffles. I put them in the toast.
Yeah.
I put them in the toaster. I put some maple syrup on them. I cooked 3 cups of tea today, and
Ow.
that's all I ate.
You
It's good.
you put waffles in a toaster.
Amy's here. Amy, how the heck are you, girl?
Hey, Amy.
Merry
How are ya?
Christmas and blessed New Year to you as well. Thank you, Amy.
So,
Amy, what state are you from? I forget. We haven't been on the YouTube channel here for a while, but Amy, bless you as well. And, and Scott is here, and Scott is insinuating that I can't cook, but that's fine.
waffles?
Amy, do you cook? Do you like to cook? Yeah, I wonder if Amy makes Christmas cookies.
And we're back.
But
We're back.
no.
I can't get a word in edgewise.
No, but I'm just saying I haven't had the opportunity to have any Christmas cookies this year. I mean, I love Christmas cookies, don't you, Kiki?
I'm gonna have another potato because
No.
go ahead and talk to her.
No, I'm done talking.
Go ahead.
No, I'm done. Christmas cookies are delicious.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I wonder if Scott makes anything. He cooks anything. You stop
He has
eating.
to support
People
himself.
aren't gonna watch YouTube channel tonight. You're just gonna eat stuff.
Of course, Scott cooks for himself. He needs to live. He needs to live a life. You don't cook anything, Al. Nothing. Zero.
Well, you can tell we've been married for a long time.
How was the lasagna I made?
Oh my God! Now, you guys, listen. Her cooking is absolutely fabulous. The lasagna we had today, my God, over the top. We had so many people drop over today. We weren't even expecting people to drop over, and they're showing up. So sweet. They're dropping over with food, all kinds of goodies. I mean, it was great. You and I probably gained 20 pounds today.
Yeah, I don't like it.
No, it was absolutely fabulous.
I don't like it though.
But it was great to see everybody today.
Oh yeah,
It
it
really-
always is. It's
really
great
is.
to have human.
But at
beings
least they
around.
didn't show up empty-handed. That's one thing and a guy came over today. Him and his wife, they brought us all kinds of sweets and everything. I felt bad that we didn't have anything to give him, but I gave him an old bottle of eggnog. And he says, "Oh, this is the best thing in the world, Al. Thank you. How much? Oh, God, Al, you should have." I says, "Go ahead, enjoy it." Thank God I got rid of that bottle of eggnog. It's out of here.
You just bought the bottle of eggnog.
I don't remember. Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. So anyway,
All right. So tonight I'm just gonna, I put this little thing together. What were the number one songs that we were listening to from 1978 through 1975? So
number one.
the number one songs on Christmas Day, 1978 through 1985. And here we go. So this is all from December 25th of, let's start in 1978. First song is La Freak. Aw, freak out. And it was all about Studio 54. Now, I want to know if any of you here were ever inside of Studio 54 when it was Studio
Oh.
54. I was not.
I was in it, but not when then.
Right, because
Right.
we went later. But
Later.
Nile Rodgers once said that him and his bassist and co-writer of Le Freak, Bernard Edwards, wrote the song after they were refused entry into Studio 54
Oh my God.
on New Year's Eve in 1977. I guess what happened was they were guests of Grace Jones.
No way.
She forgot to tell the people, the powers that be,
Oh, why?
to let Niall and Bernard in. So they didn't get in. They were mad.
That's terrible.
And when it says in the song Freak Out,
Yeah.
they really intended it to say F off.
Really?
But you can't
Oh,
put that in the
That'd
song.
be great. F off. Yeah. F off. That'd be what a great song that would be.
Well,
F off.
they couldn't leave
the
it
freak.
like that.
Scott says he likes old eggnog. Whatever. Freak out.
And
F off.
now moving on to 1979. This
1979.
was, what a song, right? Escape, the Pina Colada song. Rupert Holmes sang this one, and it's on his album Partners in Crime. Gotta love a Rupert Holmes song. And this was like a whole crazy story about a guy
That song was boring.
who was basically
Boring.
bored
This is what I just said
With
before
his-
you said.
with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
So what does he do? He puts a little little classified ad. It's basically old school Tinder, right?
Tender?
And he's looking
hell's
around.
that?
No, Tinder, not tender.
Tender.
He's looking for a new love while he still has his current love.
Oh.
So he puts an ad in the paper. He's like, listen, I wanted someone who wants to walk on the beach with me, yada, yada, yada. And then someone answers him. So then, he sings about all the buildup for meeting this person, but he still has his girlfriend. Ends up being his girlfriend. Right. So she was doing the same thing because clearly she was bored with him. Now, normally, right, like in a normal type of relationship, she really should have been mad that he was putting ads in the paper looking for a girlfriend while he was still with her. But instead, in the song, as the song goes, they both laughed, ha ha ha. So you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. So like he didn't know that about her. So they ended up like staying together. And it was all fine. But to me, like I would have popped him in the eye. But then again, I'm doing the same thing because I clearly put an ad in the paper too. So I don't know. But it ended up they stayed together in the song. There you go. So that was in 1979. I don't know. I really don't know. That song always made me concerned. It just did. Okay, where's 1981? Oh my gosh.
1981.
I didn't do
Oh, it's okay.
Oh no, wait a minute, I did.
1981, there was no new number one song.
No, there was. Oh, here it is. 1980. I was concerned.
Oh my God.
So the number one song on Christmas Day in 1980
1980.
was John Lennon's Just Like Starting Over.
Oh yeah.
The late and great John Lennon. Now, he wrote this one on his Double Fantasy album, and Yoko Ono's Kiss, Kiss, Kiss was the B-side of this single.
I wonder how that song was. Yoko Ono, whatever the hell her name is. Kiss, Kiss, Kiss.
Now, at this point,
She's a very good singer, I'm just saying.
At this point, John had been out of the music industry for 5 years, and John said that the reason he chose this to be the first single to be released from that album is because he thought it would be appropriate since he was gone from the music industry so long, just like starting over. And basically, he was because he was raising his son. So John recorded the song in August of 1980. It was released in October. And it didn't hit number one until after he died on December 8th of 1980. That's a great song. It really is.
The relationship that John and Yoko had was kind of weird.
Well,
I mean, they just like, they're always like staring into space and stuff like that, right?
Why do you think they were doing that, Al?
I don't know. They're imagining something. I don't know.
Yeah, they were imagining, all right.
Yeah.
Imagine all the people living life today.
He's a great artist, though.
I know.
Oh my God.
The number one song on Christmas Day in 1981. If you liked leg warmers and headbands and wearing bodysuits in public,
Well, no, wait a minute. I don't mean to stop you or interrupt you, but Scott said, "Who's the better singer, Al or Yoko?"
definitely Yoko.
What, Scott? Uh, uh,
So the number one song
uh,
on December 25th of 1981 was Physical by the late Olivia Newton-John.
Now that was a good song.
What did you like about it?
It had a great riff to it. Physical, yeah. I can't sing, but it was great. I used to have.
I vote for
I know
Yoko.
a lot of you will appreciate this. I had the 12-inch version of that song.
You had the 12-inch of everything.
No, because that 12-inch meant is an extended play, and I'm telling you, that was big in the clubs. I know it wasn't like a dance song, but I had a version of that song, the physical. I mean, it used to pack the dance floors.
It wasn't a dance
Come on,
song
score
at all.
and Lucifers.
Lucifers.
Down the basement sometimes. Katie's.
So
That's the background.
writers Steve Kipner and Terry Shattuck originally wanted Rod Stewart to sing it. He said no.
No.
Then they approached Tina Turner to sing it,
Yeah.
and she's like, no.
Why?
So then Olivia Newton-John was offered the song. She said yes.
Yeah.
But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, okay, they could have asked Cher. They could have asked maybe Debbie Harry. Not that that would have been a good song for her, but they could have, or Marie Osmond. Now,
But can I interrupt you a second? Have you heard the new song by Cher, the Christmas song?
Al?
Isn't that fantastic?
It's a great song. But
Oh,
imagine if Marie Osmond sang Physical. I think that would have totally changed her image at that point.
No, she couldn't sing that.
Yes, she could. I think she could
No,
have
she
done
could,
it.
but she had that religious image. She had a,
Not
of
then
old.
she didn't, though.
She what?
She didn't have a religious image then.
What kind of image did she have?
Like very good. Like more of a country singer, really.
Oh, really?
Than a pop singer.
I'll
Yeah.
have to answer that question in February.
I'm telling you, I
What?
think, I thought about it and I'm like, Marie would have done a great job with Physical. I mean, like, you can't really think of anybody else singing Physical but Olivia Newton-John. But I do think Marie Osmond
Yeah, talk about physical.
would have been great singing that
Isn't
song.
Marie Osmond at her age a very nice looking lady?
She's beautiful.
Beautiful.
She's gorgeous.
So I think maybe she should sing physical though.
She's not going to sing it now.
No.
It's not going to happen.
We're going to actually see her in concert on February 3rd, which is going to be great.
So on Christmas Day in 1982, the number one song, and oh my gosh, I never thought I would see these two singers in a public battle, but
What?
they are.
Who's
Like
that?
I'm so upset about it. However, Daryl Hall and John Oates
That's terrible.
were at the top of
Terrible.
the charts on Christmas Day
Oh, my
in
God.
1982 with Man Eater.
The great song.
Hi, Rhonda.
Okay. Private Eyes. Hi, Rhonda. How are you? Yes, we're all late tonight, Rhonda, but I'm staying up because I got to wait for Santa Claus. I just can't
Rhonda,
wait.
you know what? We're just going to play it by ear.
No, and the thing is, I was talking about Ronnie just tuning in. I talk about Santa loves my cookies, but I can tell you a little secret. Rudolph loves my carrots. He does.
Al,
What?
I can't.
Can't what?
So
I only got one, maybe a couple.
let's go back
carrots.
to 1982. Thanks, Al.
1982.
So this was the time when Daryl Hall's girlfriend, Sarah Allen, was also a co-writer on this song, and she's credited along with Daryl and John. Now, John originally started tossing this song around with Edgar Winter, and it had a reggae feel.
It's great.
And it's interesting because now, recently, just this year, John actually released a reggae version, an updated reggae version of Man Eater. So you can go listen to that from him.
right.
And I thought that maybe that's why Daryl was mad at John. I'm like, oh, maybe he doesn't like the reggae Man Eater, even though that's how Man Eater originally started as a reggae song. But that's not why Daryl was mad. Daryl's just really mad about a lot of stuff. So Man Eater had nothing to do with it.
Mm.
And John once said that this song is about New York City in the 80s and it's about greed and all the nasty things that go along with money, but money's not a bad thing. If you treat it as a good thing, it can be very
Hmm.
good.
You know, can I share something with somebody right now? Everybody who's here right now. Now, I just remember this because I don't remember too many things, but I got fired from a radio station once, and it was all because of Daryl Hall and John Oates.
All
Did you know that?
Why did you get fired?
Because I was working at the radio station in Boston. I won't mention the name.
Okay.
Because the guy who fired me is dead now. But I said, hi, my radio name back then used to be Big Al. And he said, that's the man eater. That's Daryl Hall and John eating his oats. And they fired me like within an hour.
For real, Al?
Yeah, I thought it was being funny. But the thing that's funny, Daryl Hall and John eating his oats with the song Man Eater on W. I thought it was great. People were laughing there. The phones were ringing out the wall. The program director came in. He says, "You're fired. You're out of here." I cried for about 30 seconds, and I got jumped down the street at another radio
See,
station.
I've heard this story 25 million
That's
times
fine.
already, so you know.
Merry Christmas, Mark. Merry Christmas. We're talking about Daryl Hall and Johnny Ezo's. I mean, how nice is that? Be talking about that on Christmas Eve. I've had a lot of eggnog
nice.
today, but it's all good.
And a fun fact about Man Eater, G.E. Smith was the lead guitarist for Hall & Oates and joined Saturday Night Live as their band leader in 1985. You guys know who
Wow.
G.E. Smith is. Very recognizable.
Who the hell is
person.
G.E. Smith?
He's like a band guy.
Okay.
And he was
Never heard of him.
he was lead guitarist for Hall & Oates.
Really?
He was on Man Eater and many other songs. And then he went to work for Saturday Night Live.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Never heard of him before in my life till now.
Because you didn't watch Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Well, when it
You
first
did
came
not.
out with Chevy Chase and John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd, I watched it back
Well,
then.
G.E. Smith wasn't on then.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't on until 1995.
Understand.
If you listen to my story,
I feel like singing Christmas songs tonight.
I think you should.
No, I can't. Oh, Christmas
DJ
Eve.
play the
No,
Christmas song. I
We've had the opportunity to play that song. I can't. This is,
no,
it was like
it's
we never
cold
left. You
outside,
just sit
but
there
it's
and you just
warm
sing.
in here. And the only thing I want it
Good
is
song, by the way.
DJ
We played it
play
at
the
8 o'clock
Christmas
tonight
song
on Kiki.fm.
Dancing all night long. It's cold outside, but it's warm in here. I love that song. I
Okay.
love Cher's Christmas song.
You know
I
what?
do.
To share with everybody, I don't mean to interrupt your stories here, but talking
You
about
do.
great musicians, we had the opportunity recently, not too long ago, to see the group Air Supply. Were they fantastic, Kiki, or what?
Lost in love.
They were great, and the thing is,
Wait.
the show was sold out. Sold out. The show was great.
Thinking about fell out of touch, but I'm back on my feet and eager to be what you want to.
Who did we see recently? I forget who we saw recently.
Lift your eyes.
Kiki, I'm talking to
feel
you. Kiki,
can
Kiki,
reach for
look,
the star
we
and
gotta-
I'll show you
Kiki.
a plan. Hold on.
look, you're gonna have a
Figure
husband
it
and wife
out.
argument here
Figure
tonight.
it out.
What
Show
group do
me.
we see recently? Kiki,
Wait.
You pay attention. Stop.
No, you can't fool
Nobody's-
me.
Nobody's.
I've been loving you too long.
No, listen. I agree with Mark. Craig Oates was pretty good.
Easy.
Kiki,
Wait a minute.
no, I'm
Want
talking to
to
you.
carry on.
You focus.
Carry
Stop it.
on.
Stop. What was the group?
Lost in love and I don't know much. I'm thinking about fell out of touch. Now I'm back on my feet. Eager to be what you wanted.
What was the group we saw recently? Oh, the Foot Tops and
Oh my
Temptations.
God.
And I thought, how many
They were
foot?
so good.
So good.
They were like
We-
off the chain.
off the
kid.
chain.
Off
The people
chain.
went crazy. Now, I didn't think any of the Foot Tops were around anymore, but they were great guys, great artists, great musicians. What a fabulous job they did.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was great.
It was awesome.
And Air Supply was sold out. What a great show. And we got the opportunity to see some great shows coming up. And that's what it's all about. Going to see shows, enjoying music. Because music, has brought so many people together. I mean, people sing Christmas carols till they're eyeballs are falling out. Thank God I'm not playing anymore.
Rocking around
Okay, that's
the
not
Christmas
Kiki.
tree. Have
It's
a
not karaoke
happy
with Kiki.
holiday. Brenda Lee, like, what? Isn't that crazy? So she was at #1 for 2 weeks.
Really?
Mariah Carey fans were mad because Brenda Lee kicked Mariah out of the #1 spot.
Marie,
So then,
she was lip
Al,
syncing.
hold on.
Hold yourself. Hold on.
So then Mariah is now back in the #1 spot because her fans were like, we got to get Brenda Lee out of the #1
She
spot.
paid
But
for it.
Mariah
Mariah
Carey
paid for it.
sent
No,
flowers to
no.
Brenda Lee,
Oh, boy.
congratulating her
Oh, jeez.
getting to the #1 spot. But you know,
What an
deep down,
ass kisser.
she was mad.
She was an
mad.
ass. Oh, my God. Mariah Carey, just can't.
Mariah was mad.
No, the only thing
Mad Mariah.
I don't like, there's nothing I don't like Mariah Carey.
I like Mariah Carey.
But the only thing that disturbed me,
Fabulous.
she lip synced on TV or whatever. I don't know. Who cares?
Well, here's the thing.
What's the
she
thing?
lip synced at a parade.
Really?
Oh, was it a parade or the New Year's Eve one?
New Year's Eve thing.
But you know what?
Whatever.
That's not really her fault.
Whose fault is it? Those
It's
artists.
the people who are controlling her sound. Yes.
Yeah, but the thing is, when people, they should be singing live, even if they suck.
You can't.
You can?
Can't do it.
You think we've been to any shows that people do soundtracks to?
Here's the thing: like the live New Year's Eve shows, how can these people sing live out in the freezing cold? And they have all of these warm clothes on, and they're just like
they get paid a lot of money. They can do it.
No, I don't think they can. I don't think they can, and I don't think people care. They just want to see these people. So
I ate too much today. I'm telling
then
you.
Why are you still eating?
Because I don't know. I'm trying to work off the eggnog that I have. The eggnog wasn't bad, but I should have drank that much. Oh my God.
Another #1 song, and this is now we're in 1983. We got 2 more years to go after this. Christmas Day, 1983. The #1 song was "Say Say Say" by Paul McCartney.
Really?
And who was the other artist that sang this song with him? Tell me in the comments right now.
His wife?
No, you can't guess.
I can't? Why?
No.
Because
you don't know anyway.
No, I'm a participant.
No. No.
Please, can I play too?
Does anybody know who?
I give you a prize away?
No. No. Michael Jackson. Thank you, Scott.
Oh my God. He looked it up on Google.
All right. So "Say Say Say" by Sir Paul McCartney was #1 on Christmas Day in 1983. And this is on Paul's album Pipes of Peace. And the year before, in 1982, they released the song, Paul and Michael. They released another song, "The Girl Is Mine," and that was on Michael's album Thriller. And I think that's a weird song choice for the Thriller album. I totally forgot about that. And I'm like, "The Girl Is Mine" was on Thriller? I forgot about it. I'm like, that's weird. That's like odd. And the crazy thing is, even crazier was 2 years after "Say Say Say" came out, Michael had once said to Paul, "One day I'm going to own all of your music." And guess what? He did.
Oh my
he
God.
did. He bought like the majority of the Beatles publishing rights for $47.5 million.
What a deal.
But after Michael died, Sony now retains all of those publishing rights. So I wonder how that works.
Oh my God.
I wonder how that works for Paul, though. Paul and Ringo.
He's fine.
And still the estate of John Lennon and George Harrison. So I wonder, like, they've got, because they're worth like $1 billion, the Beatles, with just their music. So I don't know how that works.
I wonder what Paul McCartney's doing for Christmas.
Probably a lot more than what we're doing.
No, it's fine. We're having a good Christmas. We had a nice day today.
Christmas.
We have a great day
happy.
tomorrow. And we're going to go on a nature walk tomorrow. How nice is that going to be?
We are.
Yeah.
That's right. You were calling it a hike. And I'm like,
It is a hike.
We're not hiking.
So Kiki and I go frolicking through the woods.
We're not doing that either.
No, we're going to go through the woods.
No,
we're going to have a nice day tomorrow. Looking forward.
I'm very excited.
Have a nice breakfast. And we're going to have a nice hike in the woods. Looking forward to that. Then we're going to come home and eat some good food.
Yes.
Again.
I know.
Oh my God.
I know, enough.
I want some Christmas cookies though. I can't believe
I think we have some.
We do? Where? We'll have to go back to the Radio Reds.
On the counter.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't need it right now.
No, please don't eat them
Because
right now.
I gotta stay up for a while longer because I gotta make sure that Santa gets into the Radio Reds. Oh, talk about the Radio Reds. We had a no. Thank God we didn't too bad up here, but we were without power for almost 24 hours.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
But it's okay. We got it back, and the guys were working like crazy.
And it was 5 inches of rain.
Yeah.
5 inches of rain.
I know. And there was a lot of flooding and
trees down.
Trees down. We lost our apple tree. Which is sad.
Yeah, I lost more here.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I did.
So on Christmas Day in 1984, the number one song was by the woman who is now on her celebration tour,
no way.
Madonna.
Really?
Like a Prayer. Do you believe Like a Prayer was in the number one spot in 1984 on Christmas Day?
Are you serious?
Not kidding.
That song is that old?
It is.
Like 1984?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And this was Madonna's very first number one hit, and it was all about the wedding dress. I don't care what anybody says. It is all about that dang wedding dress. She was on the very first MTV award show, and when she was rolling around on the floor in a wedding dress, everybody knew who Madonna was at that point.
Was she married back then?
No.
How many times has she been married?
I know she was married to Guy Ritchie, maybe another dude.
Can you believe?
I don't know.
Can you believe
I'm going to go with twice.
Can you believe that she's still touring? But the thing is that some of her concerts, she's not coming out on stage till like 11 o'clock at night.
So the Barclays Center in New York, I guess she didn't come out until about 10 of 11.
Oh my God.
10
Are you kidding
of
me?
11. Like I would have been sleeping. I would have been personally annoyed. Now, a lot of people are angry, but then, a lot of people didn't care either. They're like, you know what? I don't care. I would care. I really would care. And I think doing that, she's done that at several shows now. And honestly, I think it's rude. I love Madonna. I love her with all my heart. But I think that is very, very rude. And I thought that all of these places have curfews. I know they have curfews. And if you go over, you got to pay. So I had mentioned something months ago about Madonna owning a venue in London. Like I think it was night 1 or 2 of her tour when she first started. She was a couple of hours late and she owes a lot of money, like $660,000 or something for going way over the curfew. And I'm like, if she keeps owing all of these places curfew money, she's not going to be making any money. So it's, and I think it's just the whole, like if a concert's supposed to start at 8 o'clock and they're not starting for 3 hours, they did this stuff back in the day, like in the 70s. They were late. The Stones used to be late for all kinds of shows. But Madonna doing this today in 2023, it just doesn't make sense. And God bless her for doing what she's doing and being out there. The woman was just in the ICU over the summer. We tend to forget these things. So I think it's incredible that she's able to do what she's doing and doing it so well. However, she shouldn't be late. I'm just saying that.
Did I ever tell you the story when I quit a radio station one time? I got mad at the program director, locked all the studio doors, and put a Madonna CD on for 2 hours.
Yep, I've heard the story many times.
Sorry.
But you can tell everybody.
No, I just did. Continue.
So anyway, Nile Rodgers produced Like a Virgin. Like
really,
he's touched everybody and everything in this industry.
It
is not.
Like a Virgin. They should be singing stuff like that.
And in the beginning,
a bunch of kids are singing Like a Virgin for the very first time. Mommy, what does that mean? I don't know. Come here.
And in the beginning,
go to a Catholic school and everything.
He didn't want Madonna to sing the song. He said, you know what? This song is not for you. But after he kept listening to it and it stuck in his head, and he said there was a point he couldn't get it out of his head for 4 days. He's like, this is definitely a song for you. You have to sing it. And then he apologized.
I bet you his mom. I don't know who that is, but they said hello.
Hi.
Hi,
everybody. And you know what? If you also think back, this is when Madonna sounded like a little girl. Like her voice was so different than what it is now. So it's just interesting. And ending it here in 1985.
85.
On Christmas Day in 1985, the number one song was Lionel Richie with Say You, Say
Yeah.
Me.
That was okay.
Say you, say me, say it for always. Did he say, like he's saying mentally? Did he say mentally? Did he say that?
Did you say it mentally?
No. Like, what do say you say? Specially? I don't know. But anyway, you
it's
know.
Sandy. I'm sorry. I didn't recognize your handle. Your handle? Is that what they call it? Handle?
So Sandy.
Yeah.
This
Sandy.
is what we were showing a few minutes ago. Thank you so much, by the way. And I love how you delivered it at the radio ranch. Everybody say hi to Sandy, giving us this beautiful ornament.
That's the Sandy?
Yeah.
You kidding? What's she doing up this time of night? She should be in bed.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Right.
Okay. Now. This was Lionel's 9th number one hit, and it was in the movie White Nights. Did you guys remember that? I remember it with Mikhail Baryshnikov and the late Gregory Hines. You know, he passed away all the way back. It was 2003. Gregory Hines was only 57 years old. He died from liver cancer. How sad is that? So I totally, you forget about these things and time goes by. And I think Mikhail Baryshnikov is now 75 years old. So it's just crazy. Now, the video of Say You, Say Me included movie clips from White Nights. And fun fact, Toto's Steve Lukather is on guitar on this single. And you have to go, geez, like Steve Lukather, what wasn't he? Literally, what was he not on compared to what was he on? I swear, everything I look up, Steve Lukather's name is in so many different places. It is crazy. Now, on the album Dancing on the Ceiling, Eric Clapton is also on that album. He has a guitar solo on Tonight Will Be All Right, and the album is jam-packed with amazing musicians, including Sheila E., Narda, Michael Walden, Randy Jackson, and other people. It's just crazy. So there were all of your number one hits from 1978 through 1975 that we were listening to on Christmas Day throughout those years. Just crazy. I love them. I love them all. And I wrote a poem, but I'll do that in a few minutes. 'Twas the Night Before Journey Christmas.
Oh my God. You talking about Journey? All right.
I love Journey. I don't care. I have to go against Al's grain because it is what it is.
Good.
I'm not gonna do it yet. I'll do it in a few
fine.
minutes.
I thought we've been on for months and you're talking about Journey.
So?
Do you have a problem?
So? A little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little teeny bit.
Oh my God.
So yeah, 2023 is almost done. We're almost at 2024. And I'm ready to say goodbye. I'm ready to just kiss this year goodbye. But a nice thing that came out of this year, Al and I are going to be grandparents.
Isn't that amazing? It's all my fault.
It's going to be a little girl.
Yeah.
Don't have a name yet, but we are very excited.
Well, the thing of calling it Al.
No. That's not happening.
But this time next year, we're going to have a granddaughter.
Yes.
Can you believe Kiki's going to be a grandmother?
I can't.
I can't.
I mean, I look like I'm going to be a grandmother,
No,
but I feel like I'm going to be a grandmother,
so
but it's hard to.
This time next year, I'm going to have the little girl on my knee.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
great. Yeah. Because already Chris and Kendra are like, oh my gosh, she's going to be on the radio. She's going to be working.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, yeah. She'll probably be, doing things.
Hopefully she can pick up leaves and stuff.
Well, you can't push her too hard too soon. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to give her some time to walk and to become a human.
Wow.
So you got to give her a chance. But I think she's going to be great.
She better grow up really fast. She's got a lot to do.
Oh boy, poor Al. So we're very excited about that.
Very excited about it.
Kendra's due the end of May.
And she's showing too.
I know. know.
My God, like everybody touches her belly.
I know.
Like, can't touch it, can't touch it, and they show us these ultrasound
Oh my
pictures, videos.
gosh.
It's amazing, isn't it, Kiki?
It is like ultrasounds today compared to when I was having children. Oh my, they're night and day. Like you can see everything on the baby. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's our face. That's our face. Those are her arms and her legs. And you can see literally the whole human being. It's so insane. And Kendra said these are like newish type of ultrasounds, but it's not something the doctor does. You go to another place, Babies and Bellies, I think it's called. That's something that's
Babies and bellies,
and they do these special
coast to coast.
3D ultrasound
It's amazing.
pictures
Oh,
of the
wow.
babies, and it's pretty crazy. Like
Crazy stuff.
I'm shook about it.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's just we're blown away by the whole thing, and it's just like I'm looking at it, I'm crying. I just can't believe I'm gonna be a grandfather.
I know. I can't believe I'm gonna be a grandma.
It's gonna be great.
And my best buddy Michelle, she's on grandbaby number 3, and that baby is due at the beginning of May. Kendra's due at the end of May. And we also have another grandchild. Not a grandchild. I should say a granddog. Maya, who was here today. So we really, because I'm like, we have to be a grandma and grandpa because, like, what do you get called as a dog grandparent? A grandparent, right? Grandpa. So our life is going to be very full, and we're very excited about that. And it's a happy time, very happy time. Al, you still there?
Yes, I'm doing some stuff.
Oh my
I'm listening to
gosh!
you.
Like you just go
But,
away.
but
Like
no, I'm not going away. I'm listening to you, but I'm talking to people right now. I'm doing a lot of technical stuff, and it's a little bit of dead air, Kiki. Don't worry about it. I'm
but
here.
like you interrupt me the whole time, and then you just stop talking. I don't. I
You're
want to
worried
make
about I'm not talking. That something happened to me.
Yes.
That I
Yes.
died, killed
Yes.
over. No, I didn't.
Absolutely.
I was texting somebody. They're texting me back. And it's all good. So just don't worry about it. Be a professional.
No, I'm concerned.
No, you shouldn't be concerned. I ate all kinds of food today and drank
I'm
too much
very
eggnog.
concerned.
The eggnog was
Very
delicious.
concerned.
Don't be concerned.
I get really concerned.
Oh my God.
Is there
Stop
anything
it.
else going on? No, I'm looking to see. I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's it.
I'll be right back. Don't go away. Talk to people. I'll be right
All
back.
right. All right. So Bella has grandparents that love her very much. See, I guess it's a grandparent thing. And Rhonda said, you'll be great grandma and pop rock to your granddaughter. You know what? Thank you very much. And so Kendra's like, well, what do you want to be called? I said, I don't know. I think it's just going to come in time. Like even Michelle said the same thing. It just, whatever they call you, I guess, right? You can't really say, oh, you have to call me this. You just got to kind of wait and see what they decide to say. So I don't know. It's just it's kind of mind blowing, to be quite honest. It's very cool, and it's just happy. You know what I mean? It's just a happy time. So we're super excited, and we're glad that the baby's healthy and Kendra's healthy, and Chris is eating for Kendra now and the baby, which is I'm like, that's good, but okay. So it's just all really cute, and they're having a lot of fun with it. And it's true. That's what everything's all about, is just being happy and having positive things around you. You know what I mean? So we like that. Negative stuff, I'm not into it, and I just don't want it. So this is a great joy that we have, and we're very, very happy. And hopefully you guys have a lot of happiness in your life right now too, because it's important. It's important to just be around whoever makes you happy, and not be around those who don't make you happy, because that sucks. You know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, we're very happy for them too. So it's good stuff. And like tomorrow we are really not doing anything, which is great. and Chris and Kendra will be seeing us in the morning. And then Al and I are just going to spend our day together, and we're very happy about that. It's Michelle invited us, and we're like, you know what? We're just going to enjoy our time together, and it's great. It's really great. I can't complain. I really can't. It's been a crazy year. And, Rhonda, you asked about Friday nights again. I think it's just going to be right now kind of up in the air. And I'm really happy I was able to come on here tonight. It's been a long time. I have been doing videos, but we haven't been live in a very long time. And we have our reasons for that. And, it's is what it is. So we thank those of you who have been positively sticking around and still supporting and sending your love to us. We really appreciate that. And it's just great that pretty much mostly everyone has respected us, and that's all we ask is just for we just have stuff going on, and it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. Everything's good.
Continue. I'm doing something.
Where'd you what are you doing?
Don't worry about me. I'll be back in a minute. Everybody hold on to themselves. Can you all hold on to yourself for a second?
I think they're holding. Yeah. We love you too. And so it's again, I can't commit to a schedule. I wish I could. I just can't. And that's all I'll say about that. But I'm just happy I was able to do this tonight, and I'm glad some of you showed up. That's what it's all about, and I figured that even if everybody didn't show up, hey, so anybody can watch it later, and it's Christmas.
No,
it is Christmas Eve.
Kiki, you sound like you're signing out. Don't sign off yet.
I'm not signing off.
Like you're saying, appreciate.
No, I just said some people can watch it later.
No, they're not gonna watch it later. They're gonna watch it now.
People watch it later.
They're gonna watch it now.
It does happen.
Oh my God.
It really does happen.
If you have any friends, have them get on the YouTube channel right now because it's going to be worth it.
Everybody's
going to make your Christmas complete. Now, I don't want to disappoint anybody. I know we haven't been on for a while, but you got to stick around for a while. We know Santa Claus is coming after midnight, so we got a little bit more time. So, Kiki, continue talking.
I can't with you. I cannot. So the Hall & Oates thing, I don't know what's going on with that right now, but it's very sad. And, then it went quiet. And all right, let's talk about Journey for a second. So, because, we love talking about Journey here. So I did notice that, let's just say it. Let's just be honest about it and let's say it. I noticed that Paula White Kane said happy anniversary to Neil and Mikhail. And I'm like, so is the lawsuit still on? I haven't heard anything about it being dropped. Like, what is going on? Here's the thing, right? I always say people have a short-term memory with some things. Okay. There was so much going on. I mean, Neil and Jonathan were in the news how much? And then we can't forget. Sorry, you can't forget what Arnell put out there too. That was big stuff. And that guy was hurting, right? So what happened? Like, is it gone? Did everybody kiss and make up? I'll be quiet. I swear to God.
No, I ain't gonna say a word.
I hear you breathing.
But what are you talking about right now?
I would like you to be quiet.
No, you're talking about Journey?
Yeah, can you be quiet?
Wait. Talking about Journey. Say hello to this guy right here. Say hello, Kiki.
Hello.
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 Hi, Kiki. Merry Christmas.
Who's this?
It's Robert Flack. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you too, Al.
Well, thank you, Robert.
Oh my gosh,
absolutely.
Merry Christmas. How are you?
Robert.
You guys are grandparents now, right?
Almost.
Well, that's going to be a terrific time.
I know. We're very excited.
Yeah, you should be.
We are. Almost the end of May. That's when she's due.
Oh, good.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm been pretty busy. I'm mixing a new album.
Nice. All right. So you're here. Tell everybody about it. When is it due out? And, how did
Well,
you?
I think it might be around March.
Nice.
Yeah.
And do you have a name for the album yet?
Yeah, it's going to be called Emotional Atlas.
Ooh.
I like that.
I like it too. And is
it sort of like an atlas map, or or Atlas itself, the mythology figure. Yeah, so it's no guitars on the album.
Oh wow. Wow. So
it's all electronic.
wow. You had talked about this a long time ago.
Yeah. I've been working on this for about 2 years now. So I have 10 songs.
Nice.
And I'm mixing in Chicago.
Oh wow.
Chicago?
And
the group?
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
At a place called Stonecutter. It's a great studio. And I've been working there, driving from where I live to Chicago all week. And then and the only person that is I did all the instruments. I play everything on it. But the only person that is on there that is Chip's Enough's playing bass for me on songs.
Cool.
I figured.
That's great.
I just had a feeling you were going to say that.
Yeah. So he's just been really, we've been friends for a long time, and I decided to give him a call because I wanted to see how it would sound with a real bass in there.
Yeah.
And so he's done quite a few tracks with me.
Nice.
And I'm really happy because it's very adventurous. It's, for 6 years, I just done nothing but painting. And so everyone's saying, hey, why don't you do an album? And finally I thought, okay, I'm going to do an album. And I sit on my couch and I grab the acoustic guitar and I just start strumming, and I'm just going, I'm so over this. I can't take it anymore. I can't make another record with guitars, just the same template. You go to a bar, same template, same instruments, everything's the same pretty much. And so in the early 80s, I got into doing electronic music. At that time, there weren't very many synthesizers out there. And I used to borrow them from friends who had different kinds, and I did an album. And another album, I did an ambient one and a techno one. And I did that such a long time ago. And I always thought I'd always wanted to do that again and sing over it. So that's what I've done this time. So I have 10 really great songs. And I think everybody's going to be pretty surprised.
Nice. So how do you intend on putting this album out there? Are you going to do some traveling with it, or
No, I have a couple of labels that are interested.
Great.
And I have no I have no desire to go out on the road with doing this. I just wanted to do the album. I took a real different approach towards music with the attitude of a abstract painter, and just everything is not in its conventional form. Everything is just a little off center. So, I do these electronic sound landscapes, and then there's really no real chord structure to it, but I'm listening to harmonics and I'm making melodies over harmonics, and it's giving it the impression that there are chord changes, but they're really not.
So what's been your favorite part of recording this album so far?
The most favorite part of it?
Yeah.
Just completing a song and building the album, and see how each song correlates or just gives just a different backdrop. Every song has a bit different backdrop to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Robert, that sounds so cool, and I look forward to hearing that album. And
Yeah, well, I hope that when I get the single all done and mixed and mastered, I'll shoot it your way. I'll let you be like one of the first people to play it if you want.
Is that okay with you? Is it okay with you if we hear that? And is it okay with you when you do complete the album? If we can play the album in its entirety on the air, can we do that?
Yeah, if you want to do that, I'd love that. That'd be terrific.
No,
That'd be, very nice of you.
No, I mean that because you are such a great artist. I'm not kissing your ass, but you have a passion for your painting. I can't even imagine what this album is going to sound like because you're saying it's not just traditional music. I can just imagine where your mind has gone with this. I'm looking forward to it so much.
Well, thank you. This is probably the best album I've ever made. I think, from myself. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a big listening party in somewhere down in Chicago, and I'm going to have art gallery, and I'm going to have my paintings there, and then the music.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
So it's going to be a one-shot art sort of installation with my music.
That's great.
And you've been doing well with your art as well, right? I mean, it's
Yeah.
So tell us
Yeah,
about.
I've been doing really well with it, and I'm really I'm so happy about it because I always wanted to do that. I mean, even when I was like 35, I wanted to just like drop out and just be a painter.
Yeah.
You know?
What are you now? 36?
No, I'm 70 now.
No kidding. You're 70, dude?
Yeah.
Happy birthday!
you-
Happy 70th birthday!
That's pretty soon in March, but anyway.
Wait.
Coming up.
Oh, it's coming up.
All right.
So-
all right. So you're not 70
No,
yet.
well,
I'll be 71 then.
What?
You gonna be what? Man, dude, you're
71.
old. You're 70. You're gonna be 71 in March.
Yeah.
You know, my birthday was in November. I turned my favorite age. You know what that was?
What's that?
69.
No.
Yeah,
69?
69. I turned.
Okay.
Can you believe I turned 69?
Well,
Well, what?
it's good to see you still got it in you.
Robert, if I sound a little off base tonight, I drank too much eggnog before coming on the air.
I thought I heard a little eggnog tongue coming out of you.
Really? How do you know what?
Absolutely.
No, how do you know what an eggnog tongue sounds
Hey,
like?
are we, Kiki?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we on the air?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Did you
Yeah.
tell him that?
Yes. Robert, you're on the air. Go ahead. Continue.
I didn't know we were on the air.
Yes, we're on the air.
We're in trouble
No,
now. We're
Robert.
in trouble.
Oh,
Robert,
well.
Robert,
You Kiki
no, Robert,
critters out there.
no, Robert, if it's okay with you, can we play this interview, this thing back on the air tomorrow at noontime?
Can you what?
Can
Can I what?
No, I don't want you to do anything. Can we repeat this tomorrow at noontime? So if you have any friends, you're on the Christmas dinner table, you can listen to yourself. Never mind. It sounded good anyway.
Okay, so you want me to come back on the air tomorrow?
No, I'm not gonna listen, dude. I think it's really rude of me to call you on Christmas Eve.
Kiki, save me.
I'm trying, Robert. He doesn't allow me to speak. Like you know this now, right? So
No, can I say one more thing, Robert?
So what's going on with the journey stuff going on?
all right. So
What's the latest, Kiki?
all right. First, I got to ask you a question. Did you go and
What's
see
that?
Kiss's End of the Road tour? Did you see any of those shows?
Would I like to see any of those shows?
No. Did you see any of the Kiss shows, the End of the Road tour shows?
No, I didn't go this time. I saw them the last time. It was the end of the road. I guess it was when I saw them. I guess it was the beginning of the road.
No, the road is closed.
So, do you know that Kiss is now going to remain on the road as avatars? Did you hear about that whole thing?
Yeah, that's been in the works for some time.
Oh, I didn't know. Just
See what you learned talking to Robert
I
Fleischer?
know. I don't know. Like kind of had a feeling. I think everybody had a feeling this wasn't going to be the end of the road for Kiss. I mean, they're not going away. It's just,
no way. Not with technology the way it is, and in the quite a few years ago, I went to this electronic fair, and they had this company there that was buying the licensing of people like John Wayne and Marilyn Monroe and all this stuff. And so with the technology they had, they could make a complete movie or a commercial with them, with Marilyn Monroe moving around just like it was her live.
That's crazy.
So they've been doing this for some time, and then they did it with Michael Jackson also. So it's a technology that has been growing, and it's pretty amazing what they can do now.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm surprised they didn't want to play at the Sphere.
I know, right? I mean,
I think that would have been terrific.
I'm surprised. Well, U2's kicking butt there. I mean, they're selling out their shows, and
they're giving out all those subliminal messages on that thing.
What's that mean?
Just what it means.
Okay.
So, I mean, the whole Kiss thing, I'm not really shocked, but they actually referred to ABBA because ABBA is making $2 million.
Yeah, they have the same thing.
Yes, and they're selling out every single show that they have. They're making like,
of course, because it's a tech. I mean, how could you not be curious? If you're an ABBA fan.
No, true, but I don't know.
Because you want to see if it gets pulled off. It's like Cirque du Soleil in a sense,
Yeah, that's real. Those are real people, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's like they. I guess I'm just sort of thinking about the Cirque du Soleil with the Love one, the Beatle one.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that one.
But like I said, that technology has been around for a long time, and they're going to be the first band to do it.
And they're going to make money.
Just like they have that Blue Man group.
Yes.
There's several Blue Man groups.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they turn purple.
No, they don't turn purple.
Yeah, all they do is these percussionists, and they paint them blue, and then and they do the act.
Oh my God.
That's so crazy.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
So the Journey thing, all right, what do you...
There's several journeys too.
Okay.
All right.
Robin, I love you, Robin. I love you.
So what's the last you heard about Journey? What's going on?
I talked to Ross not too long ago, and he's doing some nice adventurous music.
Yep.
More very jazzy and electronic, and I reached out to him because I congratulated him for breaking the envelope and going somewhere else musically.
See,
great guy.
That would be a nice little something for you and him too. Just saying.
Well, it's not out of the box,
No, so you heard it here.
No, I mean, just he's doing his thing. I'm doing my thing, and things happen. But
yeah.
I'm not,
is Ross coming out
after it?
Right.
Is Ross coming out with an album or something? Do you hear anything?
Yeah, he's going to come up with something. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that just recently. That's pretty exciting.
Uh-huh.
That's really exciting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
He wants to play again, so that's terrific.
Yeah, it is great because
He's so great. I mean, he's one of my favorite bass players I've ever played
he's awesome.
Nice. Nice.
Him and his wife are very nice people. Very nice.
Yeah,
people.
Mary. I love Mary. She's terrific.
Great,
Yeah.
great.
So the Journey thing, right? So, all right. I have no tea. I have no specialty. All I know, and like I was just saying before I talked, before I was surprised by you on the phone, I'm still so excited. But anyway, all I know is that there was a lawsuit between Neil and Jonathan, and just recently, Paula White Kane wished Neil and Mikhail a happy anniversary on social media. And I'm like, but they hate each other and they're suing each other. So what is going on?
He's not going to say.
I think things got resolved.
See, I haven't read a thing about it. Haven't heard a thing.
Maybe things got resolved.
That's what I'm thinking.
Robert, can I ask you a question?
But I need to. Ow.
No. Robert, can I ask you a question? I mean, you don't have to answer this, but to me, it's almost like a publicity stunt. What happened? I mean, it was so. No, really?
No, I don't. No? I don't think there's better publicity stunts.
Yeah.
That make you look better.
Right.
Yeah, right. You're right.
Right. I mean, the whole lawsuit thing is just, it's too much. And now Hall & Oates, like what?
Yeah.
Do you know about that?
I don't know anything about Hall & Oates.
You don't? Daryl's suing John because John wanted to sell all of his rights to everything. And Daryl's like, no. So he filed a restraining order and said John can't sell his stuff because it would cause him damages and harm and all this stuff.
We could probably keep it Robert for a very important night.
No,
he probably has to go to bed soon because Santa Claus is coming, right?
No, Santa Claus has already came and he's going to come again tomorrow.
What?
Oh, nice.
He's being
my daughter and I, Violet, we shared some gifts on Christmas Eve, and then we saved the others for the morning.
Nice.
How's Violet doing?
She's doing terrific.
That's great.
She does thrifting and buys like $40 worth of clothing and then makes 180 out of it.
Wait.
I love it.
No.
Oh,
my
God.
Robert,
I'm in heaven.
Stop.
I'm in heaven.
Let me both of you stop for a second. Robert, you don't know what you just hit a chord with Kiki. That's all Kiki does. She goes to thrift stores.
I do.
Kiki and Violet should talk. They'd be on the phone for hours.
That'd be fun.
I'm telling you.
Well, anyway, she does that, and I'd rather have her do that than sling hamburgers.
Yeah.
So,
that's awesome.
She's like a little entrepreneur, and she gets a big thrill when she sells something. So that's a good feeling.
Yeah.
So I'm happy there. So.
Oh, is she selling on Poshmark? Do you know?
Say that again.
Does she sell on Poshmark?
She has. I don't know what. I don't know what website she sells her stuff off of. I don't know.
But
awesome. I know I drive her down to the post office a lot.
Oh my God! I do that for Kiki all the time. I'm like a mail carrier.
He is.
A FedEx guy.
I'm half mail carrier.
I'm her warehouse manager.
ATM.
Oh, really? My God, this is great.
Well, that's what it is, Daddy, right? I mean, that's,
I love it.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Good for her.
No, Robin, can I ask you a personal question? Thank you.
What's that?
Can Kiki call Violet sometime? I'm not going to put her on the air and just have those two talk, because Kiki would talk to her for hours. I'm sure Violet would love it as well.
Well, we'll have to see.
Okay.
I don't know. Violet's not too good on cold calls.
Oh my gosh, that's so
Robert, we want to thank you for chiming in tonight. We want to thank you for taking the time to talk.
Hey, how's Steven doing? Jerry.
Oh, he's doing good.
Oh my God.
He's doing. We usually call him Steve. That's you kind of threw me off there. But he's doing good. He's doing really good.
The Casanova of the music business. So, Key, tell Robert how you talked to Steve and his show he did with some artists this summer.
So, Steve went out with Bret Michaels this summer.
Right.
And I got to see Steve at one of the shows with Bret and got to see Bret, and Bret's hot. I'm just saying.
Oh my God, help me.
It was a really fun show. I don't know if Party Gras came. It had to come near you, I'm thinking, but I guess you didn't catch it. But that was a fun show. That was really fun. Jefferson Starship was part of it, and Steve.
Starship.
Yep. And
what's that?
Jefferson Starship.
It's like Jefferson Airplane.
No, Jefferson Starship. It's Starship.
Jefferson's I saw the Jefferson Airplane
with Marty
in the
Ballin.
day. The original band. Yeah, I saw them maybe 3 times.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
Was Grace
Yeah.
like
So when everybody says the Jefferson Starship, it's just like, oh God, like Velveeta cheese.
I love it.
It's true though. I know, like, and there's also Starship featuring Mickey Thomas. So there's a whole, there's different renditions of Jefferson
No,
Starship
know.
Airplane.
no.
I know.
Let me interrupt you for a second. You talked about seeing the original Jefferson Airplane back in the day.
Yeah, I saw them play like at Griffith Park,
Wow.
at Love-Ins,
Oh
At
my
Lovin's?
gosh.
What is the
At a
Lovin'?
Love-In.
Oh, that's great. But
In
Kiki,
the 60s, there were these things called Love-Ins.
oh, I remember
And
Really?
all these people would get together in parks and,
Really?
bands would play and people
Yeah.
would get high and
Wow. That sounds cool, man.
LSD, Al.
Oh my God. Mexico. Oh, this is cool. But let me interrupt you for a second. Kiki had the opportunity and was very fortunate to talk to Marty Balin before he died. And his wife keeps his legacy going. And we interviewed him on the air. And Kiki and I cried afterwards because it meant so much to us. And he was talking in the interview. He talked about hanging out with Jim Morrison back in the good old
Right.
days. It was just really, really cool stuff. If you to be able to see Jefferson Airplane back in the day, that's when music was really good, wasn't it?
It was a time when music was really going through a metamorphosis.
Absolutely.
Things we were hearing for the very first time, and then later on everything gets homogenized and now we got what we have now. But it was like one new invention after another, these bands that came out with different kinds of music and great artists and great singers and frontmen and guitarists and, just the vibe.
But
I saw the Doors play about before they played at the Whiskey a Go Go when they started.
You
I
saw
them
the
at a
Doors? Oh my
recreational
God.
center
Wow.
in Inglewood, I think.
Oh my gosh.
Kiki,
how lucky are you?
Do you remember the story that Marty told you about him and Jim Morrison, how they got kicked out of a park? Now, Robert, listen to what Kiki's going to tell you.
I have to remember it.
Well, do you remember
Well, they
it?
used to be kicked out a lot of places.
Yeah. But it was so
I
cool.
used to go to Barney's. I used to go to a place called Barney's Beanery, and he used to be there all the time.
Really?
Really?
Because he lived like 2 blocks away from the motel that he crashed at all the time.
Oh my! How lucky are you though to even be able to say that though? And you saw Grace Slick, and
I'm surprised you still remember it.
Well, I used to go to the Whiskey a lot and see a lot of bands. I mean,
Wow.
I went. Well, when I was 11, I saw the Beatles. My cousin took me to see the Beatles at the Hollywood Bowl.
Oh my!
When you're 11?
At the Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh
on
my
top
God.
of it. Oh my gosh.
Well,
That's
Yeah,
insane.
so I saw them there and all that.
That's great.
Saw the
just great.
Stones. Not too long after that. First time they ever came.
Wow.
Saw Zeppelin the first time they came to
oh my God.
Los Angeles, and probably saw them at least 7 times afterwards, and met Robert Plant.
Oh God.
Hung out with him for a while.
Dang.
And that's a story I can't tell you.
Why?
Oh, come on.
What do you mean? That you can't be holding
No, I
back.
can't. But anyway,
Oh, don't change the subject. I get your drift. Okay, fine. Be that way.
So,
but anyway, I've living in Hollywood and living in the late 60s and all through the 70s and 80s and all that, and seeing the whole music industry change, going through the seasons. It was quite a movie. But
Yeah.
I think my best story is when I was a kid. I had a friend who had a 4-track recording tape machine, so I I did these songs, and I wrote like 3 or 4 songs, and I took those songs, and I got a meeting with Chrysalis Publishing, part of Chrysalis Records, and I was about I was like 21, 22 maybe, and I got this meeting, and I'm sitting there in this office, and I give the tape to the publisher, and he puts it on, and he's sitting there, and I'm sitting across from him, and he's listening to this stuff, and within the minute of the first song, he's like looking over my shoulder, and then the next song comes on, he's still looking over my shoulder, and the next song comes on, and that's the end of it, and then I just turned around to see who he was looking at. And it was George Martin. And so George Martin goes, "You got some pretty good ones there, lad." And he gave me the thumbs up.
What?
And that day I went down the elevator, went outside, and it was a nice sunny day in Hollywood. And I'm walking on the Sunset Strip, and I'm saying to myself, I'm going to be a songwriter. And so that was like the beginning of my songwriting career. I was sort of like, the Pope said it's okay to do it,
Yeah,
so
no kidding, right?
that was really terrific. And then I met him 2 or 3 other times after that. And I think that second time I met him, I told him the story, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I remember that."
That's amazing. And it's true. Like, it must be when you think back to all of these things and all of these people you got to meet and see, what an experience, and you were in Hollywood, like you said, in the early days, the whiskey days, that's where
the whiskey and the Kaleidoscope and
wow,
and just all these places, that were there.
So now, what do you think about, Mick Jagger's still out there kicking it with Keith? And, you just go.
I think he kicks ass better than Paul McCartney.
Really?
Yeah, he does.
Oh yeah, God, yes.
Yes. He's so physical on stage.
Well, I mean, he looks great.
Oh, God, the guy just runs around all of us.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. I mean, but it's just, you do think about it and go, Mike, these guys are 80.
80?
Like,
that's freaking old.
Yeah, but he's one of the best. He's one of the best songwriters. I mean, he's one of the best lyricists. I mean, his lyrics are. You go through the ages with him, and his lyrics are just incredible.
Yeah, I think it's pretty incredible that they're still able to get out there and do a great job.
Well, because their whole philosophy is to be an old blues guy. That's where they learned everything, from these old blues guys that were old, and they want to be those old blues guys, being old and still putting out music.
Interesting. That's interesting.
That's the essence of the Rolling Stones.
I love it. And their music that they're putting out is still doing great. People love it.
There's some great songs on it. There's some good stuff on it.
Yep.
And I love one song that he did, that Jagger did on us. I like Jagger's solo albums too. They're pretty good. They're really recorded, really cool too. But I love the one song he did was "God Gave Me Everything," that he wrote with Lenny Kravitz.
Oh wow!
Wow,
that song is just rocking.
Oh, nice. When did that come out?
Yeah.
When did he release that one?
It's been out quite some time.
Okay. All right. I'll have to take a listen to that one.
Yeah, it's really a great song.
And what did you think about Dolly Parton's Rockstar?
I have no idea what Dolly Parton's rocks are doing.
Really? Robert,
they're probably dropping quite a bit by now.
No, Kiki's on the studio floor right now. I can see her on the camera from the engineering studio. She's down underneath her radio desk right now. She's laughing her ass off.
Oh my God.
Did you mean to be funny there?
Yes, he meant to be funny. Of course he meant to be funny.
Oh my God.
Oh, dear Lord.
No, I wasn't meaning to be funny. I was just saying what I said.
Oh, God, dude.
Yeah, I don't think Mick Jagger's on Rockstar. I don't think so. I don't think he made an appearance on it.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm just saying.
I just can't. That's why we love Robin so much.
Yes, we do.
Robin, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us
You're the
tonight.
best.
Well,
Our
thank you
best,
very much.
our best.
You guys have a great Christmas with your family, and we're going to have a good New Year.
Absolutely.
And hopefully, I'll talk to you after the New Year with something to give to you.
That would be awesome.
And I'd really appreciate that.
Of course.
All your support you've always given me, and the love, and I appreciate it.
And we will always give you support. And, we're looking forward to hearing the new music from you. And so is everyone else here. They're all excited. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, this is great. So yes, we think you're great and super talented. And we can't wait to hear what you have for us.
All righty. Well, thank you very much. Your check is in the mail.
All right, great. Thank you so much. I'll cash it right away to make sure it clears.
Okay. I love you guys. You take care, okay?
Love you too. Bye, Robert.
Robert, before you go, I just have
Yes.
one thing to say to you.
What?
I love you.
I love you too. Have an eggnog on me.
Okay. I gotta get my rocks off. Have yourself a Merry Christmas. Thank you so
Bye,
much.
Robert.
Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
I cannot. What the heck? You're so funny.
Oh, me?
Oh my god, that was such a nice
Well,
surprise.
Robert's so nice. He's texting me, God's light, Merry Christmas, and everything else. And I said, can I reach out to you tonight? I didn't want to bother him. And I said, if not, I understand. He says, you want to call me now? I said, yeah. And I said, you got to be on the air live. Is that okay? He didn't remember that. But
He's like, am I on the air right now?
But that's what we've done with so many people. They're part of our musical family. They're part of history. I mean, what Robert was telling you are stories you haven't heard from him before tonight.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, but just talking about the old days, the 60s and 70s. I mean, that stuff is in his mind. And I remember those days, still not to the extent that he did, but those are great memories. He was able to experience all those great things back in the day with so many artists. At a young age at 11 years old, seeing the Beatles. I mean, how cool is that, man? That is really goddamn cool.
Blessed.
Really. I can remember being a kid, seeing the Beatles on Ed Sullivan, and I thought I was blessed. And, Robert is a true gem of a gentleman.
He is.
He's a really nice man. He's a wonderful guy.
Yep.
A great father to his daughter. And how in the world would you ever figure in a million years that Violet likes birthing?
I would never guess that. And you know what though? It's
glass of eggnog.
It's great. It's great for her because, clearly she has her dad running back and forth to the post office. So she's doing well. And that's fantastic. And, you just want to see other, especially teenagers succeed in doing something different and out of the ordinary than, working a regular, like he said, slinging hamburgers. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but some people just aren't cut out for that. It's true. Like we're all cut out for certain things in life. And, she fell into that. And I think it's awesome. And because I've been a thrifter for decades, and it's just cool to see younger people picking that up and running with it and making money with it. So good for her. I think it's fantastic. I mean, I'm always about picking something up for a couple bucks and selling it for a lot more than a couple bucks. And yeah, it's good stuff. It's really good stuff.
Very nice surprise tonight to have Robert Fleischman.
I screamed actually.
And I had 5 glasses of eggnog. I gotta stop.
I screamed. I really did. I screamed. I'm still so happy about that. It was so nice to talk to him because we haven't talked to him in so long. And again, new music coming your way. So that's very exciting for all of us. And it's very nice that he's going to let us play it here. So, well, not here on Kiki.fm. So that's
right.
Great.
And we appreciate the support of Kiki.fm.
Yes.
And we appreciate Robert as well. And we appreciate everybody out there tonight.
Yes. Okay. So
thank you.
Before we go, I'm going to read you a poem.
Oh my God, this ought to be good.
It's going to be very good. hold on to
I
your
gave him a
hats.
cup of coffee.
Hold on to your hats, kids, okay?
Hold on to your rocks. Sorry.
I can't with you.
Can't with you.
So this is called sorry. Twas the night before a Journey concert. Now let's pretend
Come on.
I'm a teenager. Al, you need to shush. Like I can't.
Turn
I
my
need
mic
to
off.
get through my poem.
My mic's off. Goodbye.
Okay. So now I'm pretending I'm a teenager while I'm reading this poem, okay? Okay. Here we go. 'Twas the night before a Journey concert, and I was running through the house, trying to find something to wear when my mother said, "Change your blouse." With tickets in hand, I was just so excited to see the guys that I love on the stage, the feeling I couldn't fight it. I put on my makeup, got out my really cute shoes, and kept singing Journey songs really, really loud because I had nothing to lose, unless my mother beat me up or something. It is 1982, and the Escape album is out. Don't know nobody who's crying now, and always had the words, "Don't stop believing" on my big fat pout. My makeup was on, and I looked the best that I could. I went outside to wait for my friends, but don't be misunderstood. I'm going to the show to catch Steve Perry's eye. He's a big, ginormous star, but I don't care. I'll give it a try. You know what I'm talking about. We got to the concert, and there he was with his long black hair. He did not look like Santa Claus. He saw me. I know it. We locked our eyes. He winked and mouthed, "I love you." It was no surprise. I knew he was going to do it. The show was over, and he motioned for me to come back. "You talking to me?" I said. He said, "Yes, that's a fact." I ran to his arms, and he hugged me with glee. We went off on his sled to live happily. Sadly, this is just a poem, my friends. Are you still here? I'm glad you stayed till the end. Because it's okay to hope and dream and wish throughout life. You know that's what we've all got. And it's quite all right. I hope that your Christmas is special and merry, and maybe you too can be Mrs. Steve Perry. Keep wishing and hoping until you can't do it no more. And do what makes us all happy. Keep turning up Journey and see them on tour. I will go now, but know that we love you all. The music keeps us going, and it breaks down our walls. On Todd, on Jason, Jonathan is playing those keyboards real tight. Drummer Dean and leader Neil all have Arnell in front of their sight. Goodbye, adios. I hope I made you smile. Merry Christmas. Here's a hug, and I will see you in a while. Everyone, I hope you have a very, very Merry Christmas. I hope your health is wonderful. I hope you are surrounded by the people that you love and care for and are giving you good, positive energy, because we don't need anything negative. We just don't. And I'm so glad we were able to connect after such a long time of not connecting. And Al and I truly want to send you our love. And we want to thank you all for everything you do for us every single day. We love you guys.
I love you too.
I wish the best to each and every one of you. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Good night, everybody. Good night. Merry Christmas.